Hi everyone, Maui Healing Kits here with your Christmas 2019 astrology chart and looking forward into February where I've seen a couple of interesting things that I thought we should all be aware of. So here is the chart for Christmas, and here's the sun and moon on Christmas Day. The south node is here at 13 degrees, so it's pretty close. This chart here is for the afternoon. I have 8 p.m. here. So what I'm seeing is pretty happy Christmas Day. Mars is coming up onto this this outer thing is in February of 2020. So the main thing here is that Mars is down here at 29 degrees Libra. It's going to be going into Scorpio. So Mars is feeling fairly balanced. It's no longer opposite Uranus like it is in the end of November. So that's good. And Mars is moving through Libra and then into Scorpio, where it likes Scorpio. It's a fixed water sign. It can get things done. Have fun. Basically, have fun with Mars in Scorpio. Be artistic, be penetrating, be poetic, be artistic, be persistent, but try not to be too stubborn. Mars and Scorpio can be stubborn, and then when Mars gets here in Gandant later on in January, that's going to be more intense. But anyway, right here on Christmas Day, it's looking good. Maybe traveling 4 days around the 21st or so of December could be irritating. Mars conjunct the moon will be back here, but then should be moving along. 22nd, 23rd, 24th should be pretty good there. 25th now so basically with all this stuff in Sagittarius, we have Mercury still Gandant, Sun, Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Don't forget, we're doing sidereal here. That's going to make everybody got to stay off their soapbox trying to tell other people how to have their value system. Maybe keep politics out of dinner conversations, but it is challenging. How do we connect with people if we can't share our values, if we're at opposite ends? Here's the south node, there's the north node. Opposite ends of the spectrum right now coming out, really black and white. So enjoy the couple of days coming up to Christmas. Now after Christmas, when the moon goes onto the south node and then Saturn and then Pluto, kind of a little bit of a yuck there, and tempers will start flaring, or you'll retreat, you'll want to hide. That'll be enough Christmas with people that you don't want to be with. And then moving through. So there's the Christmas time. Now, I did look up some other things, like for instance, this outer chart. I wanted to show you what was going on with this outer chart. Mars moves from the end of Libra to the beginning of Sagittarius. And at that time, you can see here that all the planets are going to be in between the ecliptic. So starting in February, Mars is going to cross over the ecliptic, and there will be that Sarpa yoga, where everything will be in between the north node and the south node. So it's a little bit of a faded time there. So let me show you where that chart is. Here is the chart, February 26, 2020 on the inside, and then on the outside is a month later, March 19th. I just wanted to show you that right here, the nodes are at 11, and Mars enters on February 26th, enters the Sarpa yoga, where all of the planets are going to be in between the nodes. So there's going to be, and this is all with the south node. Mars with the south node. Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, all kind of with the south node. Well, coming up, but all there in Sagittarius. Mercury, Sun, and Neptune in Aquarius, in Shatabisha. There'll be trying to be a lot of healing. If you need healing at that time, it's a good time to try different healing. And then a couple of days after the 26th, Moon moves up onto Uranus around the 28th. Yuck. Yuck. So basically all the way into March 20th, like that Kala Sarpa yoga is still going on. It looks like it's going to take a little while for that that yoga to go away. Let's go back and see how much further we've got to go. Let's move this to April. Sorry about that, folks. Just trying, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to let you know that it's not so bad right now, and it might even get like a lot worse. So as far as I'm concerned, look at this, we're still in April. We're still in that Kala Sarpa yoga before the nodes are here. And actually in April, now we can all get into like where the node is exactly. Okay, so you know, we've got south node here in Mula and north node here in Ardra. This is going to be a very volatile time. It's going to be sort of a fated time. It's going to be a lot of struggle. Within that struggle, there's going to be a lot of beauty, a lot of discipline and hard work, a lot of ingenuity. Uranus in Aries, then Venus is going to conjunct Uranus, and the moon will, but this Kala Sarpa yoga with the nodes and all these planets in between the nodes, it looks like 4 months. Let's go up and into, let's go into June. Let's just go up and see where it is in June. June 19th, the sun and the, everything's got to be through it. It's through it. I can feel it. Mercury. Mercury busts on through in June. Oh my God, June 19th. So from February 26th to June 19th, the whole planet is going to be caught in the Kala Sarpa yoga. So all these planets are going to be in between the ecliptic line, which is on the galactic plane. You've got Mula in the south node, Ardra in the north node. Ardra, the teardrop, destructive calamity, rising up out of the ashes. Mula, digging up the dirt, getting down to your deepest inner workings, digging up the roots, getting rid of old stuff. So basically, from February until June, there's going to be a lot of digging. Okay, now let's see. That makes sense. They're digging up stuff on Trump. They're digging up stuff on the Democrats. There's the whole election thing going on. So there's a lot of karma involved with this election. But at the same time, I want to say that we have this Ardra in the north node does go to the bottom and create something that is useful. So let's be useful with this energy. There will definitely be more to come on this, but I want you guys to be careful of February to June. I want us all to be careful. Let's look at the other dude's chart here, Donald Trump. Here's Trump. What do I have him? 26th of February, the beginning of the Kala Sarpa yoga. What's happening here? The north node is on his Mercury in Ardra. North node in Ardra on the Mercury. You know, see, he always knows how to, like, to his constituents, he knows how to talk to them, to engage them, to inflate their fears and get them to believe an illusion. He's in a delusional time. He's also in a brilliant time. He's going to be working harder than ever to keep it together. And then the south node down here, look at that. His moon is on the Gandan point between Scorpio and Sag. Oh, Mars is going to be right down here on the south node in his 5th house. His children are really, he's working hard to cover up for his children. Oh, to protect his children. I'm sorry, I should be more neutral. Although I'm not a journalist. Let's think about this. Here's the Kala Sarpa Yoga in his chart. It goes between the house of friendship, professional, law, consolidated resources, relationships, health, and his children. That's all getting cut off. And everything is focused here on friendships, mental health, his sense of being, money, all this. This part's getting cut off, and this part is what's being activated. It's being activated and structured. Children, work, relationship, mutual assets, law, professional, and all of that is being affected by the Kala Sarpa Yoga, and his sense of self and his personal assets are what is being cut off. Well, there's a lot more to go into, but I do want to say that he is definitely going through it. I don't see his health doing well. His relationship, he's feeling really tired. He should really just not run. As I would say to you, Donald Trump, you know what? Just bow out. Enjoy the ride that you had. Focus on your health and well-being. Focus on your marriage. Focus on your emotional well-being, because you're going to become more and more tired. You're going to have to focus all of your energy out into the world, and your home life is going to suffer, and you're going to become obsessed with this power trip that you have going on with this Rahu return. And then of course you have Jupiter. You're in your Jupiter dasha, which is in the 2nd house, but it's retrograde in Virgo. So you know there's going to be a lot of scrutiny. You should cut a deal so that they don't scrutinize your taxes or your money stuff, and then you sort of just get like impeached. If I was giving you an astrology reading, Donald, that's what I would say. So everybody, you guys take care of yourselves, and let's all meditate, try to be kind to each other, and take it easy.